Also guys, how's going? Welcome to another season of Sunderland Career Mode. When in the last season we got promoted to the Premier League and we are here with new transfer budget, new players and also with a new season. We are being promoted to the Premier League with a budget, whooping budget of 140 million. Yes, 140 million, it was the budget. Let's first meet the squad that got us from the Sky Bet Championship to the Premier League. This was the squad. Stewart and Gelhardt on the striking partnership, Clark and Diallo on the wing position, Kings and Ridwold in that midfield position, Sirkin, Amo, Ballard and Richie on that defense and Patterson on goal. From that, Richie will be out on loan from this season, as well as Christian Matishma and Thiago Dantes will be out of loan from this season. Facundo Pulido had a tremendous season from the bench, as well as Josh Tymon and Gustav Bruggen from the bench. In the last January month, we signed him for 2.2 million and he has already signed for us. He can play in multiple positions, can play as a striker as well, but I will play him on the right wing position. So the first signing we have done for the permanent signing of Joe Gelhardt for 22 million. The striker has came to our building permanently and he will be part of the team for the next, as well as getting the deal sorted of Amad Diallo for also 22 million. He is a fantastic player, can play in that right wing position, can play as well in the left wing position and can play in the striker as well as in the advanced playmaking position. But if you are going to be staying in the Premier League for 2 or 3 seasons, you have to improve the team. And as you can see in the top hand corner, 92 million is the whopping budget we have right now after doing all the deals. Baxter he's just 24 years old. He can be a sweeper keeper. He can be a pure competitor for Daniel Cameron, who has played significantly well in the last few seasons. We are looking for a player who can play in 3 positions, left back, centre back and right back position, and I think there is a player who can play 3 of them. Yes, Timothy Fozumina, who can play in the left back as well as in the right back position, can be a very good option, as well as Librod can be a very good option as well. He's young as well as his potential has been maxed. The next position we want to improve is the centre back position, because Danny Bath as well as Christian Matisma will be leaving on loan, so we need to have 2 centre backs and one will be obviously choice. I was thinking for that centre back position is John Van Heck, because he has played in the Premier League, he has the experience as well as he is just 23 years old with the amazing stats as well. The next player is Michael King. As you know, he is also being targeted for right back position, but he can play as a centre back as well. No nonsense centre back, played in Everton, tons of experience in the Premier League and can be a very good leader in the dressing room with an amazing stats. Look at our squad. Ridwold is a proper centre defensive midfielder, but for Premier League, I think we need to have a Premier League division player who can play in that ball-winning midfield position, who can retain the ball for Kings, who will be world class in Premier League, as I know, because if we get a proper centre defensive midfielder for him, he will be a proper beast to handle. I'm leaning towards Wilfred Ndidi, but Somare is a proper defensive midfielder as well. Wilfred Ndidi has played in many occasions and can be got for 36 million, which is a crazy offer if you say me. Wilfred Ndidi, as you know, is a world class player, 197 appearances in Premier League, and also his stats don't lie about these things. He can play in the midfield position as well if needed, and he can play in the centre back position as well as he needed. He is a proper baller for me. Massively played in PSG, played in LOS, played in Lille as well as played in Leicester City for 25 appearances. He will be a proper player, but for now, I think I'm leaning towards Wilfred Ndidi. First player I want to sign is Elixir for that central midfield position. He can play in that Mazzella position, he can play in the left wing as well as in the right wing position, and he has 6.8 million transfer budget for him, which is a very good one for us, and have a solid backup plan for central mid position. Yes, but his level is not an MLS player. He can play in the left wing position, he can play as the advanced midfield central position, and he can play as a second striker, and also he can play as the Mazzella position. He can be very defensive in nature, but he will be a solid backup option for Kings Kangwa in the future. After negotiating with each and every players and with each and every agents, we have come across a deal with some of the players, and they will be leading our glory to the title hopes as well as for the European titles as well. The first proper signing we have done is Timothy Fuzumina. Yes, For the right back position, we have signed him. He can play as a left back as well. 3-star rating and a very good deal on him. 2.2 million is the value for him. The next player we have signed is, as you know, I have discussed earlier, Wilfred Ndidi. Yes, we have got him for 46 million. What a deal for him. And I think he is a particularly very good player. For a deal like him, he is world class in his position. The next player is Thiago Almada. As I have said, we got him for 23 million. Yes, for 23 million, a caliber of player like him. He can play in that central mid position and can occupy the spaces that has left behind by the opposition. He can press high. He can do whatever he wants in from that central mid position. Creativity wise is top notch. The next player is Elisha. As I have discussed earlier, he can play everywhere in the field of attacking midfield position, can play in the left wing, right wing, anywhere he can play in the position. He is a proper backup option for Amad Diallo, Clark, Ross Stewart as well as Kings in the fault of him. The next player is John Van Heek. Yes, a player from Brighton and is a very underrated one because I have seen him playing in Ajax also. He was world class in his position and I think he can deliver it too in the team. The player we have signed is Michael Keane. Yes, the Michael Keane in Everton, 200 appearances in the Premier League, has a huge experience for the Premier League, and a player like him will solidify our defense. The next player is, Gabriel Vidovic, the next Messi-esque player. He has come back from the loan from Bayern Munich. He has get the Champions League experience as well as got the Bundesliga experience as well, and he's back on loan. This is the team that is lining up: Ross Stewart, Gelhardt in the attack, Clark, Amad Diallo, Kings as well as NTD in the midfield and in the wing position, Sirkin, Amo, Blad, Fozumina and Patterson on the goalkeeping position as well as in the defense position. And we are looking very solid. We have been promoted with Burnley and also we have been promoted, I think, with Norwich. So Norwich, Burnley and Sunderland are promoted for this season. So we have a huge chance to get some experience for the Premier League. We have been drawn in the friendly with Atletico Madrid and we have to beat them to justify our Premier League experiences. Thomas Silvaro is a raw talent for us. He can be a good player and he can be an excellent player as well. He is currently playing in the centre back position as well as he can play in the left back position. We are playing in the Old Trafford and I am nervous for it because the first game is against a big giant in the Big Six. This game against Man United, I think we don't have any kind of chance, any sort of chance to win. Goncalo Ramos and Verratti is starting for them in the place of Mason Mount and I don't know, Rasmus Højlund for them. We have the same lineup, only Vidovic is coming in the starting lineup in the place of Gelhardt. Already Newcastle have took a win because in this game they have 400 million to spend and unlimited cash to spend as well. We have to be very good in this game. First shot and whoa, Jack Clark, what a shot. I thought that was a low cross or low ball shot or something like that. In a few moments I thought that will be a pass for Ross Stewart or something low kind of shot. But it was a very good and very intelligent shot from Jack Clark and that was a beautiful goal. It's Rashford. Is Bruno Fernandes and that's a very good block. And what I would say is now to play in a cautious mind because they will score the goal and they have already scored the goal. It's not being even considered. Let's just play in the attacking phase. They have played the dagger and now we have to just maintain our attacking form. Here's Sirkin once again with the attack. Sirkin, Ross Stewart. You have to put pressure. The very good Rashford is Amad Diallo, Vlahovic, and that's his Ross Stewart goal and that's it. That's why I said give time to Vidovic, give time to prove him, and he has proven the guilty. NDD with a super block, Amad Diallo with the pass, Vidovic with that pace. Wow. And that pass for Stewart. Wow. That 20 vision is just stating that he is a world-class player. It's very important to see because if you are playing in a very replaying playmaker role, you have to be present in the midfield. And our players are very suffocating. I'm not sure about Malacia. He's Nacho with the shot and Nacho with the goal. Wow. 2-2. Manchester United versus Sunderland and we are playing up In the end, I thought that we will get a win after we scored 2 goals, but eventually the match was in the hand of Man United. And when you are playing against them in Old Trafford for the first time after getting promoted from the Skyway Championship, that will be a very, very tough thing to handle. But Gabriel Vidovic, once again the scorer, as well as Ross Stewart, and I'm happy we got the win. Last game we took a big L against Man United, but we fought until the end. That's a very, very good thing for us. Tooney, Mboamo, Honret, Zanet, Bapitsa, Nordgaard, all starting from the Brentford game, and we have to win this game without getting anything from everything from this game. Nordgaard, Tooney, Mina as well, Vidovic with the pace, Vidovic with the shot, and Gabriel Vidovic has started his journey. Looking for Fozumina, NDD looking for runners, and Vidovic is the runner. Gabriel Vidovic is on the mood. What is having an off the ball moment players, and Vidovic with the hat trick. He is going on a ride. He is just going on a ride. Taking on 2 players, taking on 3 players. Ross Stewart, he has got the chance. Why? It is not the offside call. Please, goal awarded. Okay. Ross Stewart had scored the goal. Not efficient because Stewart as a target forward is a main man, but I'm very happy with it until things get changed. So I'm very, very happy. 4-0 is the result. I seen the game against Crystal Palace and we got a draw from this game. I will say we have put a very good performance in the away stadium, and I'm happy for it as well. And I'm very, very, very happy with it. We dominated from the first minute to the last minute until the red card. Also, we dominated them and we got the result done, and that's a big thing. Kevin Mbabu from Fulham for 2.7 million is a crazy deal. His dribbling, his piece is very, very good, and I am very happy for it. In the transfer deadline day, I thought why not go for a right back, because Fozumina is there, Liudrot is there, but he is not a kind of backup I wanted. So Kevin Mbabu joins Sunderland in a very miniature way. By the way, Liverpool has just signed Luka Modric and Paul Pogba in a same transfer window. How crazy is that? For 10 million, and one is also for 10 million. So for 20 million, getting 2 world-class midfielder. Wow, just what a deal from Liverpool. I was hoping that we could. We got a very interesting draw against Wolves. I thought that we were very, very dominant from the first minute, and we were very, very good as well. But I don't know why we have got a draw. And yeah, we have got plenty of chances as well, but we didn't converted them, and eventually we got this draw. Made that life hell harder for us. The game against Fulham was a very, very interesting one. Sunderland 1-0 is the result, but we have to get wins more particularly well, because we should have got 3 or 2-0 win. Go to the European competition. We have to win this kind of games. Tottenham is in the house, and we were playing against them in the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium against a Luis Enrique side, which in my opinion is a very good thing. And in real life they have got Celtic's boss. I think he is also great. He has already done 2 of the signings, and third signing is from nowhere. They have signed someone random guy, but okay, that's good for them. But right now we have to focus in our game. We are playing in a very cautious manner, but innings with the delivery, and Ross Stewart with the goal, and we have to be now very, very much defensive to say it too. And please counter attack. Harry Kane with the goal. Okay, we don't have to play defensive right now. We have to be cautious again and play like in a cautious manner. We were playing very, very good, and we obviously got the goal. Gabriel Vidovic, what a goal that was. He chipped the keeper. First of all, that ball from Clark was very, very good. Vidovic pressed very, very high, and eventually he won the ball, and then he chipped the keeper. What a very, very good goal from a world-class player. The game ended with a 2-1 win with us. Not very much chances for us or them, but we got the win, and that's main important for us. Vidovic was very, very good, by the way. and I think we have liked this game. Also, Colido was very strong from the bench. In the second position, Newcastle with 15 points in third position. Fourth is of Sunderland with 14 points and 7 games with not lost a single game. Arsenal with 13 points in the fifth position. Fulham is making their debut in the sixth position. Man City in somehow in 11th position. But remember, this Man City has nothing. They are without even a proper left winger. Also, they didn't have any squad depth. I don't know where all the Man City players goes or what Pep is in his mind. I don't know about that. Tottenham, as always, they are in 8th. But in the next episode, I think things will get interesting, because Sunderland versus Chelsea will not be a match that differs the situation between us and them, but that can bring us the title hopes as well, because as you can see, we are 4th in the table and we can go up to the square. Somebody has left us as well for Valencia and he has signed pre-contract. So stay tuned for the next episode. Thanks for watching. Peace out.